Alright, dude, sorry it's been about a week. I've been kind of busy, but I have been very eager to get back and actually continue playing this game because we were actually at a point for once where we weren't actually stuck, actually. So let's keep at it, keep the steam going. While the balls roll in, don't make it come to a standstill. Sounds like a good saying. I just made it up, you can have that one on me. Let's go to the Road of Execution because that sounds like a fun place. Oh, we're just straight in. No plot, no anything. We were supposed to be not killing these dudes, right? But I believe I brutally murdered everyone on the last stage. Because, I mean, it's a good experience, you know? It's a good experience. Good way of leveling up the old character-roonies. So we'll keep doing that. We'll keep killing things. Because, I mean, I think we've already got the bad end. So why change it now? What's the point? There comes a time in every man's life when he just has to accept that he's gonna get the bad end. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Desperately trying to level up cool about 8 chapters too late, but I'm trying, goddammit. You go there and attack this. And a secretly box, there he is. Slip into that slot. Priere, my boy. My girl boy. You go over here and attack this one. Who else exists? Couple of her exists. Couple of her getting there. Croy. Croy, me actual boy, can go here. Just do what you can about this soldier quickly. Just take this one off the menu. Okay, that didn't really work, but you tried. I'll give you points for effort. I guess you can go and do that. Sure, why not? And that just leaves Alouette. We're gonna try this. Gunplay may not have worked, but maybe a Rain of Fire will. I'm not really expecting this to do 171 damage, but you never know. I can live in hope, can't I? It was better than I was expecting. She sometimes impresses me, does Alouette. She's one of those Dark Horse characters. Just comes out of nowhere and ruins someone's day when they're least expecting it. Because, I mean, she's a healer. No one expects the healers to be good. Unless they played Final Fantasy X. You know, that game where your white mage character is actually the strongest character in the game. It's good though. I like Final Fantasy X. It gets a bad rep. Like, I think a lot of people who shit on Final Fantasy X have only ever seen that one laughing cutscene on YouTube and been like, oh, the voice acting's so bad, and not understood the context of the scene at all. It's a good game. Honestly, if you've never played Final Fantasy X, I would recommend it. Like, it's a great entry into playing turn-based RPGs. And I can't imagine anyone who is watching a fucking aging nerd play Pucelle Tactics on YouTube has never played a JRPG before, so it's probably a pointless recommendation. But on the off chance, go give Final Fantasy X a go. Go give Final Fantasy X a go. As I say, it's not too taxing. It's got a pretty cool story. It still looks great despite being 20 years old nearly. Fucking hell, I'm old. How is Final Fantasy X 20 years old? How did that happen? Ugh. Worst thing about time, it keeps on passing. How's that for some faux deep bullshit? Time passes. Bet you never knew that little tidbit of information, did you? I've actually nearly completed Final Fantasy IX now. I'm doing pretty well, really, because I've literally only been playing that game when I've got like a spare 20 minutes. Like, if I go for a shit, I might take my Switch in with me, or like if I'm waiting for someone to come pick me up, because I don't drive. I rely on other people being my personal taxi. But in that case, I'll just pull out my Switch and play a bit, or you know, whatever. So I've literally been playing it in tiny chunks. Aside from when the game decides to not give you a Moogle for like 3 hours of gameplay, and you're forced to just sit through hours of cutscenes and boss fights. Just have a habit of doing that. But yeah, I'm getting towards the end. I can feel the end coming. And then I'll have, would that be 5 completed Final Fantasy games under my belt? For someone who's a big fan of the series, I completed relatively few of them. I'm pretty bad at actually like finishing games. I tend to get about 2/3 of the way into them and then just forget to do anything else. And the next time I come back to it, I'm like, well, I can't just pick up where I left off now. I don't remember what's going on. I'll just have to restart the game again. So the cycle continues. Need to kill these hooded men here. I don't trust men in pointy hoods who want to purge a certain type of human from the earth. You know what I'm getting at? You're reading these signs. What I'm saying is, just in case you're not getting this, what I'm saying is, these guys are like the fantasy KKK. Was that clear enough? Racists. Fantasy racists. Yeah, sure. But have I moved you? I did. Oh, that's as far as he can go. Okay, fair enough. Fine then, I suppose. See if we can clean up this town. I was really hoping Cub Lover would kill that one, and Priya would kill the one with the more health with her 260 damage attack she just did. That's how I was hoping that would play out, but how foolish of me to expect them to actually be sensible. Oh, that wasn't bad. Guard skill flashed up like a million times, but he still did 114 damage. I'll accept that. I will accept this gift granted unto me. How can you not hit a sleeping KKK member? There we go. Got to deal with the Grand Wizard now and we'll be fine. Can you move a bit closer now? There we go. Close enough to Mega Fire this boy. Maybe with some chicanery. It's gonna hit my own party member. Let's not kill Cub Lover. He has so much to live for, probably. Stand there. So you're good for at this point. Blocking some shit off. That's a turn, I suppose. No, he didn't. He didn't trigger. He hasn't been triggered. Kind of awkward to get at him, to be honest. And just sort of stand around. Excuse me, I've apparently still got a bit of sandwich in my throat. We can all just sort of stand around and hurl some shit at him from a distance, I suppose. I actually kind of want to get Croy the kill, because I want to get him some more levels. Ooh. Problem with these combined attacks is they always have really tiny range, because you never get to use them, and therefore you never level them up. I was looking for the one you have that's a ranged attack. Is it Holy Wind? It's probably Holy Wind. Yep, there you go. Do one of them. Do one of them good Holy Winds. It's more like she's just throwing plates at the guy. Just whipping out some crockery, but... what do I know, eh? Good. Nice. Nice. Excellent. And now the killing blow. Yep. Yeah, that shut him down, didn't it? That skill will never be worth 50 mana. There will never come a day when 50 mana is justified. There you go. Try not to kill him. I want Croy to get the kill. Oh, good job. Never listens to me. I suppose as long as Ghost Life keeps leveling up, then I'll have a chance of just one-shotting anything that comes at me anyway, so... Witch's Scream, what an exciting place. We'll visit there in just a moment. I just want to use the magical healing powers of the world map and train my bear. This one. Have a book. Have a chat. Have a confession. I think I just confessed my love to a bear. Actually, while we're on the world map, even though we're not currently on the world map, there we go. While we're on the world map, I do want to save. I'm an overcautious savester. I save too much, but every now and again there comes a time when I save too little and I regret it, so... You know what they say. Too much of anything is good, and not enough of everything is bad. I'm just killing it with these new sayings these days. Okay, I guess it's some more of these. I guess we'll kill them. You can gather round me all you like, friends, but I've got some firepower on my team these days. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Or zombie. Are they even zombies? I don't think they are they? They're just actual people. We're just murdering these actual people. That's fine. It's okay. These things happen. You gotta take the good with the bad. Where is Secretly Box? The least secret box to ever exist, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't really got room to get my party out. We'll just get the biggest hitters out, I suppose. You go for that one. Whack Ghost Life into this corner. Drop a big old mega fire on these three. Purge the unclean. You burn crosses, I burn you. Oh, we have freedom now. Excellent. Trying to think of some way I could attack that one at some point this turn. Can do it, but it's not really going to be super useful attack. Fuck it. Fuck it. I say fuck it. Actually, Cub Lover, if you could... Ah, fuck it, you can just come over here. Just sit at the back. Maybe you can... I don't know if we can hit like loads of them. It'd be nice if I could put this here, but I can't. Now that is worthwhile commentary. This thing would be cool, but no. Groy. Can you... Yeah, we'll save that double shot until we're good and ready. Who wants to get rained of fired? You two, I guess.
Rain of fire.
Nice. What a good time. Okay, begin the battle. Secretly Box. Dude. It's great and all that you're such a monster and you can take attacks like a beast, and sometimes you pull out randomly high attacks yourself, but why are you so crap most of the time? Is it because you're just so criminally underleveled? Because I'm trying to work on that. I really I keep forgetting that my bear can just put people to sleep with his touch. He's just a big cuddly teddy bear. He caresses them and they just drift off to sleep. Good kick. Shit kick. Okay, claw. God, we still got attacks going. I didn't realise I'd queued up this many attacks. I'm quite impressed with myself. I mean, it's getting me hit a lot in retaliation, but I say. We'll do this now. Get one more attack out of it. I was going to double shot something, but I guess it makes more sense to spread the experience love. Get more for Ghost Life because he's so desperate to catch up with everyone else. Only being 10 levels higher than my lowest party members and everything. That's everyone. Ooh. We got old Brown Hood coming down. Okay, you can't swing for shit. Neither of them can, apparently. Good job, Cub Lover. You're slowly making your way up in my estimations, mate. Like, you're still shit at everything, but you're, like, less shit at everything than the people who are actually shit at things, if you know what I mean. Like, your melee's a bit better than Alleyware, he casts a bit better than Bear Sail. You know, he's acceptable at most things, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Still gonna drop him like a fucking aborted baby. Well, that was edgy, wasn't it? I'm still gonna drop him pretty quick, like as soon as I find something else worth having. I've kind of stopped recruiting at this point though. It's been a while since I last remembered that, like, purifying enemies is a thing. I should probably do more of it. But at this point, like, I've got a team that kind of works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do want to use that cat. That fucking... You know the one? The cat admiral guy. I want him. But the game's just refusing to let me have him. I guess he was a lie all along. I don't want to use Homard. Or the little snail fairy, who I never remember the name of. I don't want them. And I guess, Thingy-majig, the princess. She's probably pretty useful because of her giant lightning sword and everything, but just all the leveling I've got to do to get anyone like that into my ballpark at this point. See, that was good. That was secretly box proving useful. Come on, Alouette, you can do it. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted from you. At least the sex number popped up at the end there, so that's worth a giggle, right? Where are all these attacks coming from? I'm sure I did choose to do those attacks, but I really don't remember when. Alright. We attack that with... Look, I'm thinking here. I'm using my noggin. She's not got any good long distance spells, so she can do that. And that frees Cub Lover. To hopefully be able to fire at these lads. Yeah, sure. Trying to work out if I could step backwards and still hit them, but I don't think I could. Maybe by using a higher rank spell, I don't know, but... Oh, is this going to be the win? Not quite. Not quite. He lives to have a turn. No one else can do anything, can they? Nope. Okay. Come at me then. He's a brave fellow, I'll give him that. Clinging to life. He's like crawling along the floor, bleeding out as he goes, and he's like, I will stab the ghost. He's like an anime protagonist. Except, you know, he died and was never heard from again, whereas the anime protagonist would inevitably make a full recovery. Probably without any medical attention, just through the power of friendship or something. It is happening.
Angelique!
Voice acting's happening. Sweet. There's only 2 of them. We've killed like 100 of those dudes getting here. Just murder them. excuse me, that wasn't acted accurately based on the text prompt in front of me. It should have been more like, Gel, eek.
Don't come near. You'll get mixed up in this too.
I'd hate to get mixed up with two soldiers. Ghost Life could kill them both. He's not even on screen, but he's got quite a distance on that megafire. I'm sure we could handle him.
I'll be fine. The goddess will protect me.
Oh. Religion. Stop it.
What are you talking about? Even the goddess can't.
To be fair, the goddess has done some pretty impressive shit so far, so, I mean, this doesn't seem like nothing compared to some of the feats.
Please. I don't want you to get hurt.
It seems unlikely we'd get hurt. Honestly, we'd turn one them. It's two dudes. Just throw a bear at them. What are they going to do? But.
Run. Quickly.
Yeah, it's so dangerous. I mean, I'm completely on Prieur's side here. This really isn't a threat to anyone. Like, Angelique is an actual character with an actual sprite, and therefore she is clearly more powerful than two soldiers.
If you see Croy,
He's right there!
tell him I'm sorry.
It's two. I know I'm just sounding like a broken record at this point, but it's two soldiers. Two soldiers. Like, any one of my party could probably 2-on-1 them, even Cub Lover.
Angelique!
Yeah, okay. Well, that was dumb. She kind of had it coming, not gonna lie. Oh, they got her right in the baby. This game's so gory. It's unexpectedly gory.
How could they?
Well, first they took the spears, and then they pushed them into the woman.
How can they do this to a fellow human being?
See my previous comment.
They're not human.
I mean, they do have weird glowing eyes, and I'm fairly confident they're zombies.
They're demons!
Or demons, I guess, that works too.
Angelique!
Hey! It's the other Croy! I like his shorts. Is that why our Croy wears knee-high boots? Because he only has shorts, and he needed to cover up those pasty white boy shins? Is that what that was all about? Oh no, you dropped your sack of white stuff.
Angelique!
Oh,
Angelique!
it's pretty rapid this time. You're just gonna have a heart attack.
Angelique!
That would be a great culmination to this whole Croy thing every time his heart beats, and then it just goes really fast one time and just keels over and dies, and that's it.
Why?
Because she's a fucking retard and wouldn't let us fight the two soldiers. That's why.
We were going to plant the fiancé flower on this very hill tomorrow.
I'm sorry, can you say that word again? Fiancé. Fiancé? Fiancé. Not gonna get that right even now.
Angelique and I were hated and persecuted. But instead of hating people, she helped them. And always with a smile on her face.
Does he have two different voice actors? That seems bizarre. Maybe he's just more emotional in the younger version, I don't know.
And yet,
It does sound like two different people. Maybe I'm just got a bad ear for these things.
No! No! None of this would have happened if it weren't for human beings.
But human beings!
This world would be better if they would all just disappear.
Oh no, Croy and Croy are gonna go take over the world.
Croy?
She's just like, wait, what? That's a plot twist I didn't see coming. Are you the bad guy?
Yes?
Yes, did I say something amiss?
Yes.
Yes.
Croy! Wait, Priye! We must watch. Watch the birth of the Dark Prince.
Is everyone evil but Priye? What's he doing with himself? That was inappropriate. Alright. It's still hard to look sinister and menacing when you're a bloke wearing thigh-high boots, though. Okay.
Return to the present?
Looks that way.
Croy! Where's Croy?
Still in the past being evil. Oh. No, he's just up there. People never look up.
Croy!
Come down from that tree, you'll hurt yourself.
He's not Croy any longer.
Then why did you try? Alouette, you're just the worst. She's just like, oh yeah, we'll just wait and watch.
The Dark Prince.
Let's just sit around and watch him turn into some big evil demon thing. That's a brilliant idea. Sorry, my leg's going numb. Need to shift position. There we go. There we go. As we were.
Sister Alouette.
I am Croy. Croy.
No, you're Lightning Man. You're Raiden.
Human scum.
Human scum! I'm loving this voice acting.
Stop it! Leave me alone!
Are his sunglasses just teleporting on and off his face, depending on how angry he is?
A small part of him is still there. Priye, you've got to talk to Croy.
Jumad, you've got to speak up. You can't hear you over the lightning.
Okay. Croy, look at me.
I look like your dead wife.
Hey,
That's right. It's Priye.
It's a ghost. Is that Batman? Everyone needs to speak louder. Like this lightning effect is it's too loud. There's too much bzap going on. But okay, Edgy Boy's finally made his entrance. We've seen a lot of cutscenes of him. This is the first time he's been here in person, I think.
Together, we will destroy the humans.
Yay! In the sequel, destroy all humans. But you didn't know that was a sequel to this game, did you?
Yes. The humans must be purged from the world.
There go the sunglasses again.
They must be destroyed.
He genuinely sounds like me trying to do a voice. Should have just stuck with your regular edgy Croy voice. Your low energy teenager in a mall sort of thing you had going. That was really good. This old voice like this is just a bit much, to be honest. Bye.
We had all begun to realize it, but none of us could say it. We all wanted to believe in Croy. It seemed like everything was coming to a head, rushing up to meet us at incredible speed.
And here I had money on Alouette being the evil one. She's just kind of useless. Oh, normal ending. Is there actual bad ends? Is it just normal and good? I mean, the fact that it doesn't say bad ending on there makes me feel good about myself, even though I killed all those people. But yeah, I'll take it. Oh, this is another sound effect to drown everyone out again.
Sister Alouette.
She's burning with fever. We need to do something.
And then the sound effect was gone. Well, thanks. At least we can hear people speak again.
The first thing we need to do is get her out of the rain before she dies.
The rain stopped. You can't hear it anymore. Don't worry about it.
We're going to have to find some shelter from the storm.
There's a tree there. Is that not a good place to hide from a storm? It's even drowning out the background music. I heard this music a lot. This music's going to be in my head for like ever now. I don't think I'm escaping it at this point. There he is!
I'm not sure we can stay airborne in this storm.
Join my team. I want Pirate Cat Boy, please.
Enough with your meowing. Shut up and find a captain.
Seems to me, boy, that
Oh, Captain, I hope you're safe.
with Humard gone, you are the captain now. You've won yourself an airship. I don't see how this is possibly a downside.
Sensors show several large life forms on that hill.
Bit rude. Can't speak of Alouette that way. She might have gained a few pounds, but
Reduce speed. Reduce altitude. Prepare for pickup.
Roger. Ow!
who's Roger? I'm sorry, that was probably the worst joke I've ever made, and that's saying something.
Is that thunder?
No. That sound can only be... Ha 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 ha! We're saved!
You can tell by the upbeat music.
Captain!
What's up, Captain?
Good timing, Yatanya.
Yatanya, that's his name. I like how when he said Captain, he sounded like he was like seeing a mate he's not seen for a few months at the pub or something. Oh, Captain! Long time no see! How's it going? He hadn't just literally saved their life in the middle of a deserted wasteland of a country.
The storm dissolved the death cloud.
I love it when that happens.
Talk about a silver lining. You guys did a good job, too.
Yeah, you did okay. You saved our lives and everything. Not bad.
Yeah, that's why you pay us the big creamy bucks.
Don't. Oh no! Did you hear that noise? I was like, don't. I was upset by the word creamy, and then he did the slurping noise at the end of the. Oh wow! How did that make the final cut? Yeah, she's as upset about that as I am.
You seem to have learned some manners while you were gone.
She might have done. She might have had a character arc, but it was entirely off screen if she did.
I am grateful, but don't think this means I owe you anything.
Got it.
Hairballs, the escargot is taking off.
We have the 2 children, we don't need anybody else. We're just abducting these and leaving everyone else to die.
Set course for Paprika.
Woo! Back to a place where I can, like, shop and do that dark world thing, possibly. Oh, and turn monsters into items. I've got a backlog of monsters I need to turn into items.
Chapter 11. The Maiden of Light.
The Maiden of Light. Oh, we're still going. We're still cutscening.
50 years earlier.
Oh yeah, okay.
Give up, Dark Prince!
So Alouette's also from the past. Apparently time traveling gives you amnesia. I guess that's something. That's some sort of explanation for everyone being an amnesiac in this game.
Many Maidens of Light gave their lives battling you. With me, that comes to an end.
Another maiden of light. Why do you people have to keep getting in my way?
Sounds like there was interference on the mic when he was recording the lines.
As if you didn't know. I can't let you continue hurting Poitrine's children.
He only zaps when he's talking. It's very nice of him to turn it off so other people can have their say, you know.
Human beings add nothing to the world.
They have no right to exist. If you want to throw away your life protecting those worthless scum, then so be it. I'll destroy you like I destroyed all the maidens of light before you.
And then Digimon happened, apparently. oh, it's getting a bit more naked at the end there. It's getting a bit more Persona. I like the idea that after all this it was settled with a Digimon battle. Just pulled out their little 90s like Tamagotchi Digimon things and just plugged them in, had a quick little battle. That's something only 90s kids will remember right there. Oh look, she won. You can tell because she's standing up and he's sitting down. Who's this?
Maiden.
Yes, strange shaven-headed child.
You're from the village at the base of the mountain. What are you doing here?
Being a plot point, I'm probably going to get murdered or something and send you into a downward spiral of depression and cause you to gain amnesia and travel through time or something.
We were worried about you.
Listen carefully. I've used up nearly all of my power.
So I can't protect you if he suddenly gets up and shoots a beam.
I'm not strong enough to defeat the Dark Prince.
Don't say that in front of him.
I have just enough power left to seal the Dark Prince.
By sending him 500 years into the future.
Seal him in? Yes. I will erase his memory and encase him in a block of ice.
Alright.
If I wipe his memory, even after the ice melts, he won't become the Dark Prince right away.
Oh, so he didn't actually time travel, he was just cryogenically frozen for 500 years. This is what's gonna happen with Walt Disney. He's gonna wake up in like another 450 years and just completely lose his mind and start trying to destroy the world or whatever, wipe out all humans. I mean, he didn't like. Was it Jews he didn't like? There was someone he didn't like. He was pretty anti-something. So, stands to reason that he could be the next Hitler.
But what about you, maiden? What happens to you?
Guess I'll go too. Got nothing else to do around here.
I will also lose my memory.
Because reasons.
In order to use the memory-wiping miracle, I must also erase my own memory.
Have a two-pronged sword, that one, innit?
When he regains his memory, and his heart is again controlled by darkness, the flame that is my life will flicker and go out.
Oh. Okay. I guess she's just gonna die if he gets his memory back. That seems like a really bad spell. I feel like there were better options. Yeah, just chain the dude up or something. Or just freeze him in the ice and don't erase his memory. The erasing memory seems to be the problem here, you know.
You mean die?
Yeah, that's 500 years from now, though. I'm not thinking about it.
I realized something in my battle with the Dark Prince. He has a deep hatred for humanity.
Doesn't take a rocket science to fathom that one. He literally says that every other sentence.
That hatred, that terrible darkness in his heart, is what drew the fallen angel Calamity to him. We can defeat him if we understand why he hates humanity.
Well, now we do.
We must ease the darkness in his heart before he regains his memory. Alone, that is far more than I can accomplish.
But if I get a plucky band of ragtag teens together, I'm sure we'll handle it just fine.
I will need allies. I will join the Dark Prince in his long sleep.
Because I have no allies around here. None of you are any help whatsoever. But in the future, there'll be all kinds of people willing to help me on my quest.
And pray that strong allies await me in the future.
One of them might even have an airship.
It's dangerous here. Run, quickly.
Just starts casting the spell with the kid right next to him. Oh yeah, by the way, you should probably not be here. Bye. So it wasn't a plot point, he was exposition. My bad.
When Croy, the Dark Prince, regained part of his memory, I remembered who I was.
Excuse me, shouldn't you be dead now then? Is that not how this works?
I was the Maiden of Light.
You were the Maiden of Light?
That's what she said. She was the Maiden of Light.
That explains your incredible powers.
Let's not go overboard. I mean, she can heal, but so can Kalot, and you don't see him being the Maiden of anything.
But if you fought the Dark Prince 50 years ago...
It was only 50 years
that
ago.
would mean you...
It was only 50 years ago. You think this shit would be in, like, the record books? You think people would have known about this? Like, 50 years isn't that long a time. Like, Father Salard here was probably alive. He was probably that kid. In fact, I'm calling it now. Father Salard is that kid.
It means I could be your grandmother.
It means she is his grandmother. Yeah, sort out that confusing ball of emotions.
What's the matter? Don't you like me anymore?
Hey, she was already twice your age, dude.
Of course I do.
I-
I was just a little surprised. That's all.
If anything, I like it even more now.
Wow. I'm in love with the Maiden of Light.
And she's like 80.
My 2 years at the Church of the Holy Maiden since Father Salad rescued me were not wasted. After all, if I hadn't joined the church, I would never have made such wonderful friends.
Speaking of my wonderful friends, where the fuck is Priye? She's just not showed up today. She's having a lazy day in, you know. We got to have our days off sometimes.
I'm sure that this time we can finally defeat the Dark Prince for good. The fact that I am still alive proves that his heart has not yet fallen prey to darkness.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We must strike now, while he still hasn't completely recovered his memory.
Or I will inexplicably die because my magic is shit.
But Priye is in no condition to fight.
And defeating the Dark Prince means killing Croy.
We are gonna need Priye as well. She's a big hitter.
I don't know if she can handle that.
Unless we find some way of cloning Ghost Life, I suppose.
She still won't come out of her room.
Well, you know, she's a teenager. She's experimenting with her body. Just give her an hour or so, you know.
She's strong. When the time comes, she'll do what must be done.
I hope you're right.
Because I'm level 7 and not much use. Oh, that's a shrill noise. Thanks for that. I really wanted a drill taken to my eardrum.
This is Sister Ravioli. I've engaged a group of demons at Mayonnaise Harbor.
It's weird the amount of shit that's getting voice acted now. This is a character we've never heard before, and we'll probably never hear from again, and it's getting voice acted. Whereas, like, the first half of the game, Priye only got, like, a tenth of her lines acted.
Request backup immediately. Request backup immediately.
Roger, I'll send help right away. Try and hold out a little longer.
But who's this Roger guy?
Roger.
Everyone seems to know him.
It seems like the demons are pulling out all the stops.
Can we just stop and talk about the statue of the tiny golden naked man on Father Salad's mantelpiece? Now that we've addressed that, let's continue.
I know you must be tired after your long journey, but I must ask you to help Sister Ravioli. What's wrong, Sister Alouette?
I'm terribly sorry, but I can't go.
You can't go?
My powers are almost depleted. I want to preserve my strength for the final battle.
I don't know why it's flexing. That's all I'm saying. Like, why is it flexing? Like, if it was like an Oscar or something, it's like just a T-posing man or something, I'd be more okay with it. But has he won like a bodybuilder's award, or did he just have that made specially for himself, just to look at?
What do you mean? Almost depleted.
He does have boxing gloves and weights in here as well, to be fair. We've never seen him without that robe on. Maybe he is the buffest man. Maybe Father Salad is actually just like fucking Brock Lesnar under there.
When a Maiden of Light uses all of her power, her role as Maiden ends, and she goes to heaven.
Whoopsie.
That is the fate of the Maiden of Light.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
No, it's not true. You can't die, Sister Alouette.
I don't mean to be funny, but she's used up all of her SP plenty of times. Maybe that's it. Maybe if I hadn't cast Cure and Rain of Fire quite so many times, she'd be fine at this point. We wouldn't be having this cutscene right now.
That explains the way you've been acting recently. You've been hurrying us along because you knew you would be dying soon.
It must have been hard, trying to finish the mission with no memory. Especially with everyone misunderstanding your intentions.
I still don't understand her intentions.
such a hurry? There's something strange about you, Sister Alouette. I hate it when you're like this. I agree with Prié. You may be right, Sister Alouette. But I can't just stay here and do nothing.
We have seen all this before.
You've been acting so strange recently, Sister Alouette.
I do remember this happening. You don't need to show me the entire cutscene again.
Sister Alouette, I'm sorry. I had no idea how you felt. I said so many terrible things.
That is part of my mission as the Maiden of Light. I have been prepared for it ever since I was chosen by the goddess Poitrine.
Amazing! I, Captain Omar, salute you! Leave the demons at Mayonnaise Harbor to me.
That works. You can just go with all the characters I'm not using and leave me the good characters to do the actual fight.
You must stay here and try to regain your strength.
Unless I actually have to do the fight with just Omar. That could be an issue.
Omar is right.
They keep calling him Omar, which I guess is probably how you pronounce that in French, but he doesn't look like an Omar to me.
I've relied on you and Prié too much up until now. It's my turn to help.
No, it's not. It's only your turn to help if you do it off screen.
Sister Alouette,
I can't be held responsible for using these low-level characters.
if you don't use all your power, you don't have to die, right? I'll fight in your place.
Wow. Everyone can rest easy. It's alright. Culotte is fighting in the place of the Maiden of Light. Everyone can go home now. The victory is secured with Culotte on the case.
Do you remember the promise I made?
No.
I said I would protect you, and I will.
So you could have flashed back to that, because I don't remember that.
I won't let you die.
Thank you, Culotte. Thank you all.
All right, off we go!
Bye. I'm very worried. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do some things without Prié or Alouette or Croy. This is unfortunate. I mean, I've still got my monsters to rely on at least, but my human characters I've been left with are less than ideal. Gonna cause me some trouble. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, I'm gonna bail, and I'm gonna leave this horrible mess for future Joe to clean up. And I'll see you guys for that. It's gonna be a fun one. Bye for now.